This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Longmont, Colorado. I am here with Colorado Coaching. Since the turn of the century, she has been helping you develop a mindset for success to change your mind and change your life. I am here with the author, coach, speaker, Zoilita. Thanks so much for joining us once again.
Thank you for allowing me to talk to you people.
Let's start off a little bit about yourself. You're formerly educated at the University of California, Berkeley. But really through the years, you have added to your ongoing education, and you have trained as a psychotherapist for 35 years and practiced in 5 states, 2 countries. You have authored over 24 books and continue to contribute in personal development for over a quarter of a century. Share with me a little bit how this journey began for you.
So when I was 16 years old, I weighed 265 pounds. And I went to the library of the University of California, Berkeley, and I took out all the books on hypnosis, and I hypnotized myself to lose 150 pounds in a year. That changed my life. So changing your mind and changing your life became the slogan of my life.
From early on, at a very young age, to already start that journey, and you haven't changed the journey today. I mean, Proverbs, the book of Proverbs would say, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he." For decades, you have taught think yourself rich, healthy, and successful using hypnosis. Is hypnosis still the basis for what you teach today, and why is that?
So hypnosis is so underrated. When people think about it, they think about stage entertainment, or they think about, are you going to hypnotize me to quack like a duck or shake like a chicken? But in reality, it's very scientific. It's about learning how to use the subconscious mind. And your subconscious is 85% of your mind.
Huge part of our mind. Hypnosis is able to tap into that. And you have helped many people to overcome challenges with anxiety, depression, health, and weight by using hypnosis to release subconscious blocks. Share with my viewers, what is a block? Explain that.
So when you have an experience in your childhood, for instance, if you have a critical parent, then that goes into the subconscious mind and you have critical inner voice. And so whenever you want to do something, self-doubt comes up, or perfectionism, or avoidance. So what I help people do is learn to go into the subconscious, clear those blocks out of the way, make a plan, and follow through.
A critical inner voice. I can relate to that very much so. I mean, I'd say we all want to live the ideal life, one with balance, empowerment, motivation, stress-free, as well as self-managed. Are there many tools that you provide so you can help people do that?
Absolutely. That's why I just wrote my new book, Change Your Mind and Change Your Life, a step-by-step guide to letting go of your past.
So many tools that you basically bring in your arsenal that you can help people do that with.
Gary, I'd like to mention that I've really done a progression in my career. I was a psychotherapist, then I became a coach. Now I'm really into self-help. I want to give ordinary people the tools to live extraordinary lives.
That's a great transition for you. I bet that came naturally. I mean, the stress associated with living and working in today's nonstop 24/7 lifestyle that we've created is it's costly not only to us individually, but it's costly for the company's bottom line that we work for or maybe that we own. Is that something that you have seen kind of firsthand?
Absolutely. The labor laws of giving people a break made such a significant difference in productivity. When I help you clear your subconscious blocks and you believe in yourself, the sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit, and we can move forward. I mean, you teach whatever self-limiting beliefs are holding you back from genuinely being happy. They are all stored really in your subconscious mind. So is a self-empowering belief system something that you help create? And what does that kind of look like?
So 2 things. You've heard the phrase, you create your reality. So this is how you create it. Your system of beliefs, what you believe, and your habits of living.
So, I mean, someone who is self-empowered has gone through some of these blocks. What is some of the feedback you hear from them when that happens?
People are just extraordinarily happy. I just worked with a man that had a fear of surgery. and he was about to have a knee replacement. And so I prepared him for the surgery. He's like 8 days away from the surgery. He's already walking around with a cane. His recovery is so much faster than the doctors expected that he's just ecstatic.
I see people out there, and let's face it, since 2020, people are frustrated. They're overwhelmed. I guess the good news is that beliefs can be changed, because beliefs are thoughts and behavior begins with a thought. How does neuromeditation stop some of the self-sabotage that some of us experience?
Well, neuroscience is really a wonderful tool because it's taught us that if you take someone into a different state of consciousness and you use a combination of words and pictures, you can rewire the brain faster than any other technique. And so that's what my neuromeditations do, is they're visuals with a meditative process that rewires your brain.
Sometimes meditation can be better than medication. What about people going through pain? Is that something you can help them kind of overcome and get through as well?
So this is kind of a dramatic statistic. 75% of pain is subjective. Okay, so that means it's connected to tension, fear, and anxiety.
Okay.
So it's in your mind. 25% is the physical sensation.
Interesting. I mean, for many of us, we can't cope with the present and lead into the future without first letting go of the past. How does your most recent book provide a step-by-step guide to do just that?
So the book was just actually evaluated by the New York Times for review. And the New York Times said that I, as an author, have the ability to take complex ideas and make them very simple. And each chapter of the book is filled with, it starts out by managing stress, eliminating anxiety, lifting depression, balancing your weight, dealing with addictions, and the last chapter is called From Burnout to Brilliance.
Simple approach, but based in science. I mean, so the book has practical insights, actionable steps to break us free from the chains of the past. Are these techniques that anyone can learn easily? Can we use them daily? And how young do you think someone could read your book and get something out of it?
So I'm working with a 16-year-old who's highly stressed, and I've taught her breathing techniques. I've taught her how, when she starts to feel anxious, put her attention in her feet so she feels more connected to the earth, and she's making wonderful progress.
That is excellent. I mean, those who have already read it, they seem to love the book. Why the decision to write this book that will serve as a guide for many?
Well, I had some significant challenges with my own health in the last year, and going through those challenges and recovering from them gave me a lot of time to just really think about what impact I wanted to make on the world. I've always been a purpose-driven person, and so the idea of creating a guide so that people could let go of their past and start to live an extraordinary life became a very important thing.
And it helped you, obviously, and these are things that you have brought along with you throughout the years. I mean, our viewers can pick up the book on Amazon. They can go to your website as well. For those who want your Breakthrough to Brilliance type of coaching, how do they get started with you?
So I have created the most amazing online program. It's a 6-week course called Breakthrough to Brilliance. It has videos, audios, and little growth sheets. I think that's better than homework. It has growth sheets that go with each chapter. It also allows people to belong to an online community where there's a library of resources, and I'm going to do a live call once a month to do questions and answers and training.
Much easier to tap into information today than was back when you walked into a library, had to go through many, many books, checking them out. Now you can just get online, tap into a community, be supported there with others. It means, Zoilita, you are a renowned personality in the field of personal development. You're recognized for your expertise in helping people transform their lives through mindset shifts. With a new book out now, you've had your challenges in the past year. It still doesn't look like you're slowing down. You keep moving forward. Is this still rewarding work for you?
Do you know, we all tell ourselves stories. And so one of the stories I tell myself is that when I was much younger and had young children, I had wonderful career opportunities. I made a choice to put my career on the back burner and put 10 years into really raising my children.
That's excellent.
I think the universe is going to give me 10 more years for my career.
And you just keep going, keep giving back to society. It's an exciting story, and I appreciate you sharing with us today. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is her website. On the website, you can see all the service she provides. I mean, check out her many hypnosis books. She has certification programs right there. The online course that she was talking about, you can find right on the website as well. Read the testimonials. And if you are basically ready to use a proven system to go from burnout to brilliance, reach out today. Once again, that is Mindset for Success with Zoilita Grant. Change your mind and change your life. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.